are Baruch Hashem busy people, and look what they do at the shore. Amazing.
It's true.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mindy Zukin-Ambleman. I am Barbara and Ronald Zukin's daughter, and I have been given the amazing honor of introducing my most amazing parents, who I love with my whole heart and soul. In about, I don't have my watch on, in about 3.5 hours, I think, my parents are going to celebrate their 44th wedding anniversary. 44 years. Gosh. That got me thinking, how many Shabbos dinners are there in the span of 44 years of marriage? Don't look at your calculators. I did the calculations. 2,288 Shabbases together. So let's say there's an average attendance in my parents' house of about 8. Could be up to 20, could be sometimes 4, but let's say an average of 8. 18,304 dinners served by my mother. 36,000 pieces of chicken, because she always has to have 2 per person. One is not enough. Not enough. The cooking, setting the table with beautiful china and silver, the cleaning up until 1 a.m., the unbelievable hard work. Our Shabbat dinners are famous. Anyone that is in any way interested in affiliating with Judaism has been welcomed at our Shabbat table. With the help of Hashem, our Shabbat table is a holy place filled with learning, loving, and hysterical laughter. All of the above is created by my mother, the ultimate Aisha Chayil. My dad, he does a little. I'll give him a little credit, little bit. My parents have always had a strong Jewish commitment. The primary reason, of course, is because of my grandparents, the influence my grandparents had on them. My Bubby Rose and my Zeta Sal raised my father and my uncle and my aunt in a Shabbos observant home with a strong influence and a sense of family and community. My grandmother Anne and her beloved husband Zvi Ben Shimon Zichron Livracha were exemplary role models for my mother and my 2 aunts, which also carried over to me and my cousins. To me and my cousins, as we reveled in our unbridled commitment to family, Jewish life, and community leadership. Anne, who is here tonight with us, right here. Dear, beautiful friend, and my grandmother, I love you. As a child, my parents created a wonderful Jewish home for me and my older brothers, David and Michael. As a very well-respected, hard-working Jewish family living in a completely non-Jewish world like the Rappaports of Westchester, Pennsylvania, my parents were leaders. My father worked tirelessly in his professional life as well as his amazing lay leadership in Jewish causes. My father served on multiple Jewish boards. He even assisted in smuggling medicine to refuseniks and bribes of cosmetics to Russian guards as a way to protect the Jewish prisoners. As a result of my parents' unbelievable success, we were able to purchase a home at the shore. This would solidify the beauty of our family as we would have a vacation home to spend together and all of our time together on the beach. As wonderful as our life was, the most horrific tragedy befell our family. My brothers, David Ari and Michael Eric, Zichron Livracha, were victims of a house fire at the ages of 6 and 3. What happens to a family with this type of tragedy? Unthinkable. Where was Hashem? How is it possible to move on from this? There are no answers. So what now? Somehow, some way, very slowly, my parents got up. Supported by the unending love of our amazing family, and of course, even though they didn't realize at the time, the support of Hashem. My mother found comfort in creating a local Compassionate Friends chapter, which is a support group who lovingly helps families through this type of horrific loss. Even in this dark time, my mother was making sure she was taking care of other people. Our day-to-day religious practice became impossible. Observing mitzvot was too painful. However, somehow the Yiddishkeit ensued. The draw to our innate Jewish culture continued on. My parents made the decision to send me to Jewish day school in order to ensure my ability to love mitzvot, even if they couldn't find their way back yet. As years passed, I found my bishert, my husband Bennett, and we created our own loving Jewish home, modeling what my parents and my grandparents taught me. Our 3 boys, Michael, Eric, who's here, Harrison, Joshua, who is here, and our little Logan, Pierce, love nothing more than spending time at the shore with their Bubby and Zeta, especially on Shabbos, when they fight over who gets to pour the Kiddush wine and who gets to say Kiddush first. Our 2 older boys attend Perlman Jewish Day School, and I work in the Perlman community as an admissions director, reaching out to as many Jewish souls as possible. The generations continue on with joy and love of Judaism. As my parents reach the retirement stage of their life, they're not the Young Leadership Awards, they are the Chesed Award. The ability to learn and attend daily minyanim became much easier. Tova's classes and all of the Rappaport's guidance and friendship have given my mother her first true sense of comfort in years. It makes perfect sense that my parents would support the Rappaport's vision of a community Hebrew school. They may not be able to educate David and Michael, but they will help to educate as many Jewish neshamas in their name. May this mitzvah elevate David Ari and Michael souls in the Olam Haba. How fitting is it that the real Jewish journey, these amazing Ba'alei Tshuva, would really start at Chabad again of the shore. It is the perfect mixture of exactly what my parents needed: physically enjoying the shore and the beach, and most importantly, nourishing their souls. For all of this, on behalf of my entire family, who is taking up 3 tables over here, I thank you, rabbis and rebbitzins, Rappaport, for giving my parents, Barbara and Ron Zukin, this most well-deserved Chesed Award. May Hashem bless the entire Rappaport family. May Hashem bless my parents with many more healthy, happy years to do innumerable acts of loving kindness. So before I pass the mic on to Rebbitzin Tova and Rabbi Shmuel, I have just one question. Are you coming for Shabbos dinner tomorrow night? Please.